This is Chris Christensen from The Amateur Traveler, coming to you live from the Acropolis in Athens, Greece. Access to the Parthenon is certainly available via Athens' modern subway system. The closest subway station is Monastiraki. And when you get out in the Monastiraki neighborhood, you'll see that the area near here, which is the Agora, the ancient Agora, is still surrounded by shops and shopping, including the flea market area. And also lots of sidewalk cafes also are nearby.
It does feel good.
Before we get to the Acropolis, we're going to walk through the ancient Agora, which is spread out below the Acropolis, and that is the ancient marketplace of Greece. And this is the view from Mars Hill, which overlooks the Agora, which is mentioned in the Bible as a place where St. Paul addressed the Athenians. Not much is left of the ancient Agora, just some of the columns mark the spots sellers' stalls would have been. Also in the distance you can see one of the temples that is best preserved. And this is the temple of Hephaestus, the Greek god of fire and metalworking. There's still some remains of things like fancy Corinthian columns. And then there is a large reconstruction of one of the buildings that gives you an idea of what one of the original buildings would have been like in the marketplace or in the Agora. And then it's time to brave the crowds and walk up the steps to the Parthenon on top of the Acropolis. Acropolis does mean the highest city in Greek. This area of this rock on top of Athens has been inhabited possibly since Neolithic time, certainly since the Mycenaean age, which is as ancient to the ancient Greeks as they are to us. The crowds do thin out when you get to the top because it is a larger platform. The best known building, obviously, on the Acropolis is the Parthenon. The Parthenon was constructed during Greece's Golden Age after it was destroyed by the Persians shortly after the Battle of Thermopylae. And so this building was built during the 5th century BC and was in general use until 1687 when a Turkish ammunition dump which was stored in here was ignited by a Venetian bombardment during a siege of the city. And that resulted in the destruction of the Parthenon. It had been a mosque until that point since the Turkish capture of Greece. If you want to see some of the sculptures that would have originally adorned the Parthenon, you'll have to go not to Greece, but to the British Museum, where you'll see some of the Elgin marbles which come from the Parthenon. The Acropolis still provides a wonderful view of Athens. The area directly below it, to the right of the Agora, which is one of the nicest, most colorful neighborhoods to walk through and also to do a little shopping in. Plaka is a lovely tree-lined area. Again, lots of different cafes if you're looking for some place to relax after the hike up to the Parthenon. And many other spots near the Plaka have the ancient ruins of other ages. This would be Greek ruins, but nearby you'll find the ruins of the Roman Forum or the Roman Agora, including the famous Tower of the Winds. And with that, we'll bring an end to this particular tour of Athens. We do have one more set of videos for Athens about some of the museums there. For more information about the weekly Amateur Traveler audio show or other video shows, check out amateurtraveler.com.